of class 6. Today we are here once again with your computer lessons, and today we are going to learn the same chapter, online surfing, and this is the part 3. The topic which we are going to cover is potential threats by using internet. That means what are the threats you will encounter when you use internet. So the first threat when you use the internet is getting virus, computer virus. So one of the viruses which you get through internet is bombs. As the name suggests, it is something very dangerous. You must have heard about bombs. In the movies you must have seen about bombs. People go fix the bomb, plant the bomb somewhere and fix the timing. That means it will not explode then and there, but it will be inactive. But when the time comes, it will explode. Same way, these are the viruses. You will not be aware of these viruses. They are there in your computer system. But once their timing comes, then they get activated. These are the viruses which activate themselves after a specific time and cause damage to the computer system. That means they remain inactive in your computer, but if they are set for maybe 1 month, so after 1 month only they become activated and then start damaging your computer. So this type of viruses are called bomb viruses. Next one we have what is boot sector virus. Boot sector is a place in your hard disk where you have got very important informations. Okay, so this virus attacks only the boot sector area of your computer. The boot sector is the area of a hard disk that stores valuable information. Boot sector viruses affect this area and cause damage. These are very harmful viruses. Okay. Now the third threat, and this is very important, email viruses. Most of us, those who use internet, we use email also. We send the mail to someone and we receive mails from our relatives, friends and companies. So the virus comes along with the email. Either it is with the email or it is with the attachment. Sometimes along with the letter you include one attachment also. Maybe it's a certificate or image or a video, anything can be attached to the email. But once you open that, you receive this virus. And that is why it is preferable not to open any email which is sent by a person whom you don't know. It may be very attractive, maybe from some heroes or maybe your favorite singer or something, but these are the fake emails which tells you to open the or download the attachment. So moment you do that, you are inviting trouble for your computer system. You want this email viruses to attack your computer. These viruses transmit through emails and attached files. When the person opens the attached files, the virus copies itself to his or her computer hard disk and cause damage. So remember that you should not open the email which is sent to you by someone whom you don't know. You can simply delete it. Okay? And if you do that, you will not be getting this type of viruses. Next one is Trojan horse virus. Okay, but before I teach you about this particular virus, I'll be telling you a short story about this Trojan horse. Long ago, there was a city or a kingdom, you can say, which was invincible. That means nobody could conquer this city of Troy. So this is the city of Troy. It has got very tall and high walls, and because of that only the other kingdoms, they could not conquer this. Their position was such that whoever comes, they will come to know and they can kill those warriors. And that is why this city was very, very safe. This city has had a great wall and a city gate, which they used to open and close it. Now, the Greeks were there, on the other hand, they wanted to conquer the city and they were failed to do so. Maybe 10 years or so they were trying to conquer this, but they would not be able to conquer because of this position and the walls. So they had a plan. They had the carpenters and craftsmen, so they made this particular wooden horse. It was a very huge horse. And it was a hollow horse. That means inside there was space. So what they did, they dragged this horse near the city gate, city of Troy. They left it there and then they went back. Now the Trojans, what they thought, that this is a gift from the Greeks. They could not win. That is why they have left this nice, beautiful wooden horse. And what they did, they took this horse through the city gate, they put it inside and locked the gate again. And what was the plan of Greeks? What they did was, they selected warriors. They were hidden inside this horse. So at midnight, what they did? At midnight, the Greek warriors came out of this horse. You can see the ladder here. So through that, they came down. Maybe 20-25 of the warriors, they were hiding inside. So during midnight, they came out and then they opened the city gate. Their friends, other warriors and the army, they were waiting outside in the midnight. All of them, they came inside, killed everyone, and they conquered this city of Troy. So this is the story behind Trojan horse. This is called the Trojan horse. In the beginning, what they thought, it is gift, it is harmless, but they, thinking that, they took it inside, and that was the reason they lost the battle. Same way, in our computer also, we have got the Trojan horses viruses. In the beginning, you feel that they are friendly, they cannot do anything to your computer, they cannot harm your computer, but ultimately you come to know they are very, very dangerous. These viruses at first appear to be friendly, but they are very malicious programs, malicious, dangerous programs. They steal information from your computer. So whatever important information you keep in your computer for future use, that can be stolen by this Trojan horses virus. They can be of any type. Even some computer games are the Trojan viruses. The computer games which you play may contain viruses, and this type of viruses are called Trojan viruses. You do it by yourself. You download it by yourself. So here you can see there is a laptop. It's a symbolic picture. So it goes in your system. You think it is just a game or something which is very, very friendly, but ultimately it turns malicious, dangerous. Okay? So this was all about Trojan horses viruses. Now comes worms. You are aware of the worms. But we are not talking about biological worms. We are talking about computer viruses, worms. A worm is a malicious program that duplicates itself, copies itself. Once they are in your computer, they copy themselves many times, again and again, innumerable times, uncountable times. Okay? And once they do that, what they do, they eventually fill up the disk space with the copies of itself. Once the hard disk is full, then the programs will be very, very slow. And thereby make the computer system to work very, very slow. So you can see this worms. They could be very, very harmful as they fill up the disk space. Whenever your mobile or laptop is full, then you cannot work because there is no space at all. Same way, what this worm does, it copies itself again and again until your hard disk is full. So this way it harms the computer system. Then comes another one, spyware. You must have heard about spy. People hire spies. Why? Because they can gather information for them. They hide themselves somewhere and they try to gather the information of a particular person. Same way as the name suggests, spyware. So this spyware, what it does, it's a computer software that is installed secretly on a computer. Secretly means you are not aware of it. You don't know that there is a virus in your computer. And what is the work of this virus? It gathers the person's personal information without his or her knowledge or consent. You don't tell that take my information, but still it takes your information. So this is called spyware, which is installed secretly in your computer to take your personal information. So we were discussing about the potential threats by using internet. So if you are using internet, you might get this type of viruses in your computer system. And with this topic comes to an end. We have got more to discuss that we'll be doing it in the next class. So stay home, stay safe, and have a great day. Thank you.